Well, it's my pleasure to be out here with Sharon Korpowski at Extra Perennial Nursery. And springtime is, we always know it's right around the corner when the hellebores start coming up because they bloom in late winter and early spring. And you all have just a beautiful palette of colors of them. Let's go over a few of them, Sharon.
Well, thank you, William. One of the colors I seem to really enjoy at this time of the year are the yellows, as well as some of the violets and the purple in the double form. And what's unique about the doubles is they not only come in single color form, but they come in multiple colors. They come with
The spotted ones
spots
are
and
just beautiful.
stripes. They come in some very, very dark. And some of the other colors, they come in with just the very tips
Uh-huh.
that
Well,
are
Sharon,
dark.
it's fun because hellebores are evergreen, and there's not a lot of evergreen shade perennials. But
Yes.
everything in this lovely planter is evergreen, and they're all shade.
Yes.
And so that's really, you guys specialize in a lot of that. And one of the things I love about the Extra Perennial Nursery is they don't use any chemicals in their plants.
Correct.
Now, that would seem odd to most gardeners. How do you keep insects off and stuff?
Well, one thing is you pay close attention to what you're doing. And for the Hellebores, we use, as well as our roses, we use Epsom salts. We use about a teaspoon per plant this time of the year during the rainy season. And you take it and you just sprinkle a little bit at the base of your perennial. Mm-hmm. And what it is systemically absorbed into the plant itself. And it is its main ingredient is magnesium. Mm-hmm. It opens up the veins and allows the nutrients to be absorbed by the plant as a natural way to defend itself against...
Making the plant healthier.
Yes.
Well, that just makes sense. And anybody in the garden industry knows that a healthy plant is really what fights off disease
Correct.
and insects more than anything else.
Yes.
So if your plants are healthy, they're going to be stronger to begin with. Now, I noticed that, like with the Ivory Prince hellebore over here, there's still a lot of leaves on it, but most
Correct.
of these don't have leaves. Tell me a little bit about what the logic of cutting the leaves back is for.
Part of the reason that we do that is because by this time of the year, especially after this harsh winter we had, many of the leaves are very tattered, they're worn, they've got winter burn to them. By pruning them off, you're allowing all of the new growth then to go into the flower and the flower stem.
Okay.
And also, you will always get new leaves every year.
Yeah.
So it'll eventually fill out with a whole new...
Because it would seem odd. I mean, if you're trying to get an evergreen perennial, all of a sudden you're cutting all the leaves off, but they're going to come back.
Yes. And because you've removed all of the old growth, all of the nutrients then go into the new growth and the flower.
And if you're one of those people, I noticed that there's a hellebore out in your display gardens that has just dozens of seedlings. This would certainly help if you're cutting those leaves off because the energy's making more plant, more bloom, more seeds, so the production's better.
Yes, it is.
Well, I think it's always great fun to come out here because it's one of the places we go early every spring and see all the beautiful plants. If you do have concerns and you want to have an organic garden, there's certainly no place you'd want to go more than the lovely Extra Perennial Nursery because they don't use chemicals. The plants are beautiful. Lots of information and knowledge. Sharon, it's always a delight. Let's go for a great spring, shall we?
I hope so.